looking at profit in a little bit more detail in this video. So profit is the reward for the entrepreneurs for their investment, for the risk that they're putting in, and it's the motive for making that investment with the hope of getting more back. It can be used as well. It can be reinvested into the business to fund investment. About 50% of investment comes from profit, and 50% usually comes from loaned money, borrowed money, and it can provide a measure of success as well for the entrepreneur to see how successful they are. So one way to look at the profitability of a investment is to try and predict what the average rate of return, the ARR, would be. So you need to, another equation that you need to learn is average profit over initial investment times 100, because it's going to be a percentage and it's going to measure the success of an investment. So the higher the percentage, the better for the business. Let's have a look at some past paper questions. So which defines the average rate of return? The movement of cash in and out of business, that's cash flow. And the calculation of tax paid on profit, that's corporation tax. It's a measurement of a business investment. To be more exact, it's a measurement of the profitability of a business investment. That would be a better phrasing, but I don't work for the exam board, so they need me to advise on that maybe. Right, so we've got a past paper question here about a business that's got a printing machine, and it's a £500,000 investment, so very expensive. Use the formula to calculate the average rate of return for the printing machine. Only 2 marks. I think it should be more actually, but let's go through it. So we've got to work out the total profit. So annual return is another way of saying the profit. So adding that up together, I've got it as 700,000. So average profit, then we have to work it out. We've got to divide it by the number of years. There's 5 years there. So the average profit per year would be 140,000. And so we do 140,000 divided by the initial investment, which is 500,000, times it by 100 to make it that percentage, and we get 28%. That 28% means that for every pound that they've paid into this investment, and remember they're paying 50,000 of them, 500,000 of them, they're getting 28% back. So for every pound that's been put into that investment, they're getting 28p back every year on that investment. So we know it's going to start to pay off the initial investment after 3 years, and then they're going to be making, I suppose, purely profit on that. That's a really high average rate of return as well. So that's what I would think is a very good investment.